I don't know if you guys saw it this past week, but AAA retained the Rebel Gaming Club Championship in his dance-off aerobic title bout against the Gato, more like the Nato, if you know what I mean.
Rebel Gaming Club. 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 Rebel Gaming Club.
What are you doing?
Working on the show.
That's not how you work on the show. This is how you work on the show.
Rebel Gaming Club, Worst Pickup, episode 27! 2-7. Whoa! 2-7. 27. Damn right.
Damn right. It's Thursday, and it's time for your favorite weekly pickup show.
I'm gonna pick this shit up.
We got a big week.
Big week.
Nobody gives a shit about your week. Who gives a shit about my big week? Last week, when I beat that pussy, the Gato, kept my belt. Something I want to talk about. These nips. There's been a lot of nipple touching lately. There ain't gonna be no more nipple touching. None! Don't touch these.
Alright.
Well, you had to touch your nipples to put the tape.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to gloat about my title defense. The way I faked that injury when I was dabbing. Hey! Faked my lateral incisor injury.
Is that in your mouth?
No, that's not in your mouth.
Some people are saying that you couldn't have beat the Gato in a clean fight.
Those people are called idiots.
AAA, is there anyone in the RGC that could take that title from you?
There ain't a soul that can... It better fucking not be. Tell me it ain't.
First up, so I bought this lot. It was on Craigslist. The person had it labeled video games, PS2, $100. I'm guessing most people skipped out on this because who's going to pay $100 for a PS2 lot? Usually you're not going to do that.
No.
So I clicked in and I noticed it was not PS2.
It was not. It's PS1.
Was some PS1 and some other stuff. First up, we got this system. We know right now this trades in at GameStop for $9, so I paid the $100 for the lot, minus the $9 I'll be trading this in. Next up, we got Cool Borders 3.
Everyone loves it.
We got Metal Gear Solid.
Back to episode 1. You want to hear a little story?
Little ghost story. We got Face Off 99.
Hey, is that the one with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage? Where they like switch faces?
That's a different face-off, 1990.
No.
Yeah.
1999.
Good call though. That might have been a
That
time.
might be it.
We got Crash Bandicoot 2. And we got original Crash Bandicoot. We know right there, those guys combined will go for at least 30 bones.
All them
So
mountains.
we're at like $39 back of my money so far. Because those are doubles.
Dubs.
Driving to meet a stranger in a parking lot. This jabroni talks too much. Give me my video game lot. 3 hours back to my place. Cheeseburgers are a must. Hope no one's on the highway so I can bust a nut.
Bust a nut.
Bust a nut.
Rebel Gaming Club, live on location in Rutland, Vermont. I'm here with Nick Grandchamp.
What up?
Nick is my bass player in Polaroid Love.
We are playing tonight, too, here at Camp Grandchamp. I wanted a Super NES, and I wanted one on the cheap. So I found this guy who was selling one for $90, and I was like, "Yo, does it work?" And he's like, "Let me check." And he came back and he's like, "Shit don't work." I was like, "Yo, would you take $5 for this broken ass piece of shit?" He's like, "Yeah, that sounds great." And I knew in my heart, I go, something with this. I gotta get this shit. Went, gave him $5, came back, plugged it in, first try. $5 Super NES.
Now, what do you got right here?
This is DJ Boy. It's a beat 'em up from 1990, actually. This used to be in an old hotel that was about 10 miles away and was there for years and years. And I went to the Goodwill and it had this here. And they wanted like $400 for it. And I'm like, nope. And I was like, would you take $150 for it? They're like, yeah, I can do that. It wasn't like $180 with tax, but fucking ain't bad. So I'm just starting off. I wanted to get the systems first. I figured I'd get all the systems and then I could go back into the games. I wouldn't have to worry about, oh man, could I collect for this one, collect for this one. I would want to get all the systems. So I'm getting close to the ones I actually really wanted.
So guys, we just made a trade, me and Nick, and I traded him F-Zero, Mega Man Anniversary Collection, and Adventure Island 2. From Nick, I got River City Ransom, which a lot of people thought my old band, the River City Rebels, were named after this, but we weren't. I've never owned this game, so I'm very excited about that. And also, a Koei title, PTO 2. I have the manual that I got from Captain Retro, so now I just need the box. Sweet trade, Nick.
Thank you. And I'm excited for the future of collecting. And we're back! What a road trip!
What a road trip. You saw I made a little trade there. We got to hang out with my buddy Nick Grandchamp, Polaroid Love bass player. See some rock and roll. It's a good time. Like I promised last week, guys, contest this week.
Let's head to the wheel.
Off to the wheel. Here we go. We're going to spin this wheel. We'll see who wins that t-shirt.
Oh! cmretro Gaming wins this week's contest. You get this pretty sweet t-shirt. Just want to say congratulations again. I'm signing this postcard for you and all your friends. You can share them. I'll draw a little dick right here on fucking Tomahawk's face here with a little semen shooting out of Dan's hand. Look at that. It's fucking amazing.
We will be in touch soon, and I think I already know what shirt you want. So congrats, Chris. We'll be sending that stuff out soon. This was the real selling point of the lot, guys. You never, ever see Master System games out there, especially in my area. So when I saw this, this is what made me jump all over it. I'm going to show you what I got. We got Zillion. Don't know fucking thing about it.
Don't know shit.
We got F-16 Fighting Falcon. Don't know shit about it.
Flying simulator.
Don't want to know shit about it.
We got Gangsta Town. It looks like a shooting game.
Does. Looks kind of good.
Yeah, it is. I need the phaser. Pew, pew. And this one, Double Dragon. Pretty fucking awesome. You think Mosley's home?
I don't know. Let's check.
Mosley!
Cheers, guys. This week we're going to be talking about fucking Double Dragon on the Sega Master System. So typically people kind of knock the Master System ports of games, especially when there's a Genesis port to compare it to. That's not the case with Double Dragon. Altered Beast, Golden Axe, sure, those games look like shit on the Master System, and the Genesis ports are far superior. But I think this port of Double Dragon on the Master System stands toe-to-toe with its Genesis counterpart. And honestly, I like it better than the NES version of the game. It retains the 2-player cooperative play, and you have infinite continues in all but the final stage. There's a trick you can do with 10 jumping back kicks to retain your infinite continues in the final stage. And normally I like games to be hard, I'm kind of a glutton for punishment. But with beat 'em ups, you know, if you have willpower, you can challenge yourself to just say, okay, if I get a game over once, then I'm gonna count it for real and reset the game. But most of the time when you're playing beat 'em ups, you want to play them casually with friends. If I want to get manhandled for pleasure, I can do that in my spare time or arrange that for a bit of money. But when I'm hanging out with a friend, I just kind of want to kick back and kick some ass, and this version of Double Dragon allows that. It was the first version I ever beat as a kid, and the infinite continues went a long way towards that as well. That's it, boys! Jordan goes to the store, have him bring me a 40.
Thank you! Good review from Mosley. Awesome neighbor.
Breaking it down.
He always knows what's going on with games. He has a lot more time than I to play some of these games, which is good for the Rebel Gaming Club.
That's great.
So, Double Dragon. The last bit of games here, guys. We got Choplifter. That's a good game. I've played that.
Played it?
Yep.
The helicopter game.
Yeah, it's fun. We got Fantasy Zone.
Yo, they made a game about the Weed Ninja's mom's pussy.
So I guess they did. Fantasy Zone.
Huh.
We got R-Type. I love that.
like that one.
I love the box art for this.
I love the game.
Yeah, I do too, but I love that bar.
Shmup.
I like that box.
That's a shmup.
Whoa, wait. Does this mean we can be in Tight White's shmup tournament?
I don't know if it ever fucking happens.
I got like 5 shmups now. Tight White! The last game of this lot, guys. Phantasy Star. Jordan, you ever play this shit?
No,
Ain't gonna.
I'm not going to. I played 3. It was great.
I was gonna give you $500 to play this, but I guess you don't want that.
Yes, you don't.
Yeah, that looks fucking boring.
No?
The chick looks pretty hot on the front.
You know what's boring?
I love that she's getting hit.
Digimon games are
Hey.
boring.
See the players?
Ah!
Ah!
Oh, how dare you!
Guys, I bought this, but I wouldn't be opposed to trading it. If someone's out there that wants this real bad, let's make a
You
a
got
deal.
something good? Better be real good.
Like $50 good.
At least.
Like Tiger Woods 98 good.
This week, guys, we're shouting out Weird Paul.
Weird Paul.
Weird Fur. This guy collects a lot of odd things. Motherfucker, that's bad. Thank you. This week, guys, we're shouting out Weird Paul. If you haven't seen his channel, I suggest you get over there right now because he's collecting all kinds of weird, odd things from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And it's toys, it's music, it's video games, anything pop culture related, horror film stuff. The channel is incredible. He's also a musician, he's a punk rocker, he seems like a fun guy. So our shout out this week, Weird Paul.
Weird Paul.
Weird Paul.
Have a good week, Paul.
Guys, that will conclude this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Congrats to Chris Miller again for winning that t-shirt. Oh!
Get him in here.
Look who's here, Jordan's here.
Slingshot that motherfucker in here.
I almost hit the computer.
Next week, guys, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
I think you got a lot of Wii games we should probably go through.
There is a lot of Wii games.
They're piling up.
It's been a while.
We got it!
Train wreck.
That's
Train wreck, guys. We don't have our shit together this week at all.
But
Maybe next week we will.
you can always like,
Comment.
Subscribe.
Next week, ask all the questions you want to Jordan. He's gonna respond to every single one of them.
Fuck.
ask Jordan.
And we'll do it in the video, but he is gonna respond to your stuff as well in the comments.
Hashtag Ask Jordan.
Alright guys, Rebel Game Club signing out.
Peace.
Word to your mother.
German! Let me show you how to use this fucking hammer.